It's early morning and a good cup of coffee is required. But is our traditional picker-upper in danger of becoming a luxury as prices soar?
If you've been starting your morning with a Starbucks latte, grabbing a Frappuccino as a little treat, or trusting that green mermaid logo to provide a premium third place, you need to see what's happening behind the counter. While coffee consumption in Britain has officially overtaken tea, the world's biggest coffee chain is actually shrinking. In late 2025, Starbucks abruptly shuttered major UK locations, from London Bridge Station to Aberdeen's Holborn Junction. And the reason they're giving is only half the story. Behind the name on the cup lies a record of zero tax filings, sugar levels that make Coca-Cola look like a health drink, and a pricing strategy that is draining British wallets during a cost-of-living crisis. In today's video, we're exposing the 5 biggest betrayals Starbucks has committed against its UK customers. And at the end, I'll reveal the safe, high-street alternative that actually pays its taxes and costs half the price. This is the truth about Starbucks UK. Scandal 1. The tax betrayal. A license to lose money. You know Starbucks. It's on every high street, promising a premium experience. But while they take your pounds and pence, they've perfected the art of giving nothing back to the British taxpayer. In April 2025, a bombshell report revealed that Starbucks' UK retail business paid zero corporation tax for the previous fiscal year. Despite generating over £525 million in sales, the company reported a £35 million loss. How? By using what investigators call a license to lose money strategy. They paid over £40 million in royalty and license fees directly back to their own parent company. This isn't new. In their first 14 years in the UK, Starbucks sold £3 billion worth of coffee but paid just £8.6 million in tax. They claim they are in full compliance with the law, but while local independent cafes struggle with rising business rates and high energy costs, a multi-billion-pound giant is effectively wiping out its UK profits on paper to avoid contributing to our schools and the NHS. Scandal 2. The sugar bomb. More than 3 cans of Coke. You might think you're just getting a caffeine hit, but Starbucks has quietly transformed from a coffee shop into a dessert parlor. A report by Action on Sugar analysed the UK menu and found that 98% of hot-flavoured drinks would receive a red, high-sugar warning label. The worst offender? The venti hot mulled fruit. It was found to contain a staggering 25 teaspoons of sugar in a single serving. That is more than 3 times the recommended daily limit for an adult in 1 cup. Even their standard drinks are sugar mines. A venti white chocolate mocha packs 18 teaspoons of sugar, nearly double the content of a standard 330 milliliter can of Coca-Cola. 1. They've marketed the blonde roast as a naturally sweeter choice to help reduce syrup pumps. But for most customers, the Green Mermaid is delivering a caffeinated milkshake, not a coffee. Scandal 3. The pricing surge. The £2,000 habit. We're in a cost-of-living crisis, and Starbucks has responded by raising prices faster than almost any competitor. By early 2025, the average price of a hot drink at Starbucks hit £4.28. If you have 1 drink a day, that's over £1,500 a year. And that's before you add seasonal upsells or a cheeky toasted sandwich, which can easily push your annual spend over £2,000. Compare that to 2019, when a cappuccino averaged £2.45. That is a massive jump that far outpaces general UK inflation. While they position themselves as an affordable luxury, UK transactions have been sliding as households earning under £100,000, the former core of their business, simply can't justify a £7 customised latte anymore. Scandal 4. The tipping friction. The digital guilt trip. On 1st October 2024, the UK's new tipping law came into force, mandating that 100% of tips go to workers. But instead of using this to support baristas, Starbucks introduced digital tipping screens that have sparked a massive consumer backlash. UK customers, who are not culturally accustomed to tipping for counter service, now face a spin-around tablet asking for 20% or 25% gratuity just for pressing a button. It's created what psychologists call tip creep, a layer of digital guilt that transforms a daily ritual into an awkward, high-pressure transaction. While baristas are overworked and understaffed, corporate is letting the customer bridge the wage gap through forced social pressure. 3. Scandal 5. The TikTok gridlock. Breaking the baristas. If you've noticed your wait time has exploded from 3 minutes to 12 minutes, you can thank social media. The rise of appuccinos, highly complex 13 to 17 ingredient drinks promoted on TikTok, has brought Starbucks operations to a standstill. The system is designed to prioritize these digital orders over the person actually standing in the shop. UK baristas report being driven insane by orders with 40 pumps of syrup and button-tapping monsters who expect instant service. This operational chaos is the real reason behind the 2025 store closures. The company is shuttering locations where the third place has been replaced by a soulless, transactional warehouse for delivery drivers and app users. Safe alternatives. You don't have to fund a tax-avoiding sugar empire to get your morning fix. For the best high street value, Greggs. It might not have the status of a mermaid cup, but the numbers don't lie. The average hot drink at Greggs is just £2.22, nearly 50% cheaper than Starbucks. Better still, Greggs holds a fair tax mark and has used 100% fair trade coffee for nearly 20 years. They are the coffee for regular people that actually contributes to the UK economy. For the health conscious, balance coffee or mindful coffee. If you care about what goes into your body, look for independent UK roasters that provide a certificate of analysis. Balance Coffee, for example, rigorously tests for mold, mycotoxins, and pesticides, toxins that are often found in commodity-grade coffee sold by the big chains. Quick protection hacks. Here is how to protect your health and wallet in 30 seconds at the counter. First, check for the fair tax mark. If a chain doesn't have it, they are likely using royalty fees to move UK profits offshore. Second, avoid the size trap. A Starbucks venti often contains double the sugar of a tall, but only marginally more caffeine. Third, ignore 100% Arabica. It's a marketing term used to hide low-quality beans. Look for a roast date instead. If the bag only has a best before date, those beans could have been sitting in a warehouse for 18 months. Finally, watch the tip screen. You are never obligated to tip for counter service in the UK. Don't let digital guilt drain your budget. The Green Mermaid isn't invincible. With 38,000 stores, she is a global giant, but the foundation is cracking. Sales are sliding, stores are closing, and the UK public is waking up to the reality of the Starbucks experience. Which part of this exposé shocked you the most? The 25 teaspoons of sugar or the zero tax bill? Drop your experience in the comments, and if you want to see which supermarket coffee brands to avoid next, click the video on the screen. Thanks for watching.